Oh, hello there. Imagine the best handshake ever because this is that handshake. But anyway, my name is Runi Fernando. I'm currently a junior in civil engineering. I previously had internships in geotech and transportation engineering. And I know that your company actually has a geotech department, and I was wondering what type of projects that department is focusing on right now and how they're dealing with COVID restrictions to get those projects done. Yeah, that's a good one. Hopefully. Okay, so for today's video, we're going to talk about how to do a virtual career fair, because honestly, it's probably going to be a first for many people, because honestly, it's a first for me. But I created a game plan to help you guys out, because if you have not watched my first video, it's a list of things I want to do before I turn 30, and number 19 is to help others achieve their goals. And you do that by sharing your knowledge. So I'm going to give you some knowledge on how to do a virtual career fair. So let's get started. Okay, so let's start off with why you should go to the virtual career fair in the first place, even though the job market is not the best at the moment. But it is the opportunity to network and actually find an internship or a job. It is the chance for recruiters to see a face to the resume, so they can like start off a resume because they liked the way you talked or the vibes you give off. Just overall, you as a being, they're looking for great candidates for their company. Okay. If you're a freshman, just go. It's a learning opportunity. Due to the virtual career fair, you get to learn how to just talk to professionals and just like get comfortable with it, because you don't have anything at stake. And most of the time, recruiters are not looking for freshmen because freshmen are more likely to change their majors, but not all the time. Sometimes freshmen do get hired. I went to the career fair, we had a physical career fair my freshman year. I went, and honestly, I was not prepared. I ended up wearing like gray slacks and like just this white peplum blouse. And I didn't have closed-toe shoes, so I decided to wear some like slide-on shoes, like from like Steve Madden. I was not looking as good as the upperclassmen because they all had these like fancy folders, and I ended up buying one from Amazon right after I went to the career fair, and it was a chance for me to like see how motivated others were, even though this is a virtual career fair, so you don't really get to see other people, but you get to see recruiters, right? You get to ask them questions, and it's just a great time to learn. Okay, so freshmen, go to the career fair. And then over time, if you go, they usually send the same recruiters. So I go to LSU, so they usually send alums who graduated from LSU, and they usually have a recruiter who travels. And there's this one company called Jones and Carter there in Texas. They usually sent the same recruiter, so I would always go talk to her. And eventually I went up to her in the career fair last year, and she was like, oh wait, I remember your face, you talked to me on one of our sessions. And she was like, oh, I know your name. She was like, Ronnie? And I was like, no, it's Rooney, but close enough. And from that, I actually got through to their second step in their internship process. They flew me out to Texas, paid for my flight, paid for the hotel I was staying in. It was a double treat. It was so nice. And it was just a good learning opportunity because I practiced my interview skills, my ability to network, because I just met other college students and we just talked about the most random stuff, nothing to do with engineering, well, sometimes. But I ended up not getting hired on into their internship program. I actually didn't hear a response back, but you know what? Your girl is going to try again because Jones Carter is going to be at the career fair, and I'm going to talk to them. So this is my motivation to you. Go to a career fair because there's so many opportunities to be found. So just go after it and just do it. So now let's talk about the pros of a virtual career fair, because honestly, I'm like super excited about it because no one knows the rules about like how it should go, because students and recruiters are used to like physical career fairs where like the students dress up nice, you like have the handshake down. Like now you don't even need to worry about the handshake at all, you know? And also like the career fair, like physical ones, it takes the entirety of your day. You're wearing your business outfit to classes and then to go to the career fair. Like it is straining. And also in like Louisiana, it's just so hot. So you're like sweating in your slacks. Oh my gosh, it's just such a tiring experience. And then when you actually walk into the career fair, ours is like in the PMAC, like where basketball games and gymnastics games are held. It is like crowded with a multitude of like companies. You gotta map out where they are. There's just so many moving parts, students walking, recruiters talking, it's so loud. You see your competition, you see the vast line of people waiting to talk to like the major companies or like places like NASA or like P&G. Like it's just so much going on at the career fair. And now with the virtual career fair, you don't need to like deal with that anymore. You can just focus on like talking to the recruiter. You can actually hear them for once. The recruiter's not distracted about like the line of students waiting, and you're not worried about like everything that's going on. Like your attention is being dragged to like this person walking behind you, and like the clutter, being cluttered by the number of like tables that are squished together. Like, whew, now you can just like relax more because you're in a less intense environment, because now you're just going to be in your room. You can focus on the conversations, the questions you want to ask. I think it's just such a good time to take advantage of having a virtual career fair, and it feels like not a lot of people know about it, especially like at LSU, because usually like everyone knows what the career fair is. Like to all my LSU students, the career fair is September 15th for STEM students, and I believe business students is on the 16th. Double check me. But honestly, take advantage of it right now, because I'm definitely going to. I'm gonna research the companies I want to talk to and take advantage of that. So I'm telling you right now, don't say no one told you, because I did, okay? Also, I didn't mention this, but another pro to the virtual career fair is like, honestly, you just need to worry about your top half. So I'm going business professional on top and casual on the bottom, you know? Like I'm wearing my Nike slides, these shorts, you know, being comfortable, and, you know, business up top, casual on the bottom, little party at the bottom, whatever you want to say, whatever. Finally, the elevator pitch. The first clip to this video was my elevator pitch. You can modify it to your own, but that's what I'm planning on doing. So basically, part one of your elevator pitch is your name, your major, and your year. So, Runi Fernando. I'm studying civil engineering, and I'm currently a junior. 2 is your selling point. So my selling point is I have previous experience interning in geotech and transportation engineering. Part 3 is something interesting about the company you're talking to, so they know that you did your research and that you're putting in the effort to get a job from them. 4, end with a question, so the recruiter has the chance to talk back to you and you can have that back and forth conversation. Sometimes when you don't have any experience and it's just from like average jobs. You might not have a selling point or something to state in your previous experience. You can just say, I'm looking to learn more about the different concentrations within my major. Because like in civil engineering, there's like there's transportation, traffic, hydrology, what else is there? Structural, and just a bunch of others. I can't think of them on the top of my head. But, geotech. But just say that you're looking for the chance to learn. And recruiters know that we are young college students, and they understand that some of us don't have experience, and we're coming to the career fair to find experience. So use that if you don't have anything to say for your selling point or your previous experience. That is my advice to you. Okay, I lied. So the last section was not the last section, and this is. So this is the bonus tip section, aka the stuff I forgot to mention. But bonus tip number 1 is to make sure your technology is ready for the virtual career fair. So make sure that your computer is fully charged, that you did everything you had to do to sign up for the virtual career fair. If it's actually logging in, putting up your resume and inserting a picture, because that's what you have to do for the LSU virtual career fair. So get on that. Bonus tip number 2 is to make sure you have a plain background so the recruiter focuses on you. That's why I changed this background from my bed and that tapestry on the wall to just this. I think it's just less distracting, and so the recruiters are not like concerned about like what's going on with my room and like curious about all that, and instead of focusing on me, you know. Tip number 3, which is kind of like self-explanatory, is to dress business professional. I'll be wearing this outfit. I think I look good. If I don't, let me know, because you need to let me know those things. Tip number 4 is attend from a distraction-free environment. So if you live with roommates, let them know that you're attending the virtual career fair and at like what time specifically, so they don't come in, like distract you. Make sure there's not like any background noise so the recruiters can hear you. So distraction-free environment, you know. And then bonus tip number 5 is to have strong body language. So make the recruiters know that you're paying attention, that you're looking into the camera, you're not like looking off to the side or anything like that. Make it seem that you're looking at them and you're participating in the conversation and that you're engaged, okay? And that was it for my bonus tips. Okay, so that is the end of my video. Hopefully I helped you guys. If I did, leave it in the comment. And if you found my content valuable, subscribe down below, because I want all you guys to be boss woman or man, whoever's watching this video, because I think you got it, and you just need to walk in or show up at the virtual career fair confident and just be you, and companies will see that and be someone they want to hire, because I believe in you and I think you got it. So best of luck, and I'll catch you in my next video.